Okay, when I say I know them, let me give a little background on some things. I'm one of them type of cats. I'm known in the places where I go for the things I have done or I'm capable of doing. Anyway, when I say I know them, I'm gonna refer back to Timothy Crummite, guy that's up in Raleigh, North Carolina, doing a couple of life sentences. Okay, so we was at Mount Pleasant prison camp together. He was the inmate chaplain. And see, at Mount Pleasant, it's closed down now, but at Mount Pleasant, they had inmate services every day. It's a religious camp, but everything go on at that camp. And I mean, when I finally got home, I'm running into cats that I used to hang with that's at Mount Pleasant. Some inmates, some guards. So I had to keep my feet clean, but I couldn't. 'Cause I wasn't taking no shit. There was a lot of shit at Mount Pleasant. So anyway, Timothy Crummite was the inmate chaplain, and they had a real church. Some guy built a real church there. They had different ministers and different speakers come in 7 days a week. Yeah, they really believed in change when Mount Pleasant was open, and it was changed through religious beliefs, not so much spiritual, but religious. And to me, that's putting on an act. So Crumity was the inmate chaplain. I'm at Mount Pleasant. I'm trying to stay out of trouble, so I'm hanging with the Christian brothers, building myself up, so I don't have to go back out in the streets. But we know how that worked out. But anyway, I'm there, and I even spoke before in church. That's why I know what my calling is. Probably wouldn't like my type of speaking, but I stand on the word and what I believe, and what I believe I have received to speak out. I speak that. We all have different ways and different walks. But anyway, I ain't gonna get too deep with that. Anyway, me and Crummy hung with the same cats, but we didn't hang. But anyway, one day me and him had a conversation. I asked a certain question. He answered a certain way I didn't want to hear. That's when I said, this nigga fake. I ain't fuck with him no more. So anyway, we both get out. We out there in the streets. And this nigga show up at my crib. I ain't telling where I stayed at or what I do. Somebody sent him my way. Now this dude done got out. He done either built up a church or took over a church. I'm not sure what it was. Uh, he married a sister that I knew. He just knew some people I knew, but I knew it was fake. So he had killed her and the dude that was over there working for him. Killed them both on the same day. He got arrested on those, stayed in jail a while, and got out. And then he killed some old folks. So they thinking I'm hating on him because he done got out doing good, so to speak, in people's eyes. But they don't know him like I know him. Cause somebody gonna send this motherfucker to my crib talking about, yeah, go to him, you can get something. I don't know who's sending my motherfucking way. They see they got the whole goddamn plan wrong. I don't sell guns. I buy them. Big motherfucking difference. And if I was selling, I ain't gonna sell this motherfucker. Huh? Cause I knew we was faking. Yeah, gonna come to me talking about, I heard you could get me something. I knew right then and there, nah. I already know. I knew him from prison. You done told on a few people in prison. I might have been one of them. I believe he got me. I believe he got me. But he wasn't gonna get me on the street. He ain't fucking with that dude. So he ended up killing a few people, but they thinking I'm jealous of him because he got. No, I knew him from prison, but y'all didn't want to listen to me. Huh? When somebody say they know people, they know them. They may not know them intimately or more deep and profound, but I knew enough about this nigga that he was faking. Cause shit, I want to know who sent him my way in the first goddamn place. I don't sell guns. I buy them. Big difference. Fuck with this nigga. But anyway, yeah, I said I knew him. Tried to say some people, but they didn't want to listen to me, thinking I'm jealous. Come on, y'all. You got to listen to some people. I've always, but now everybody want to think I'm embellishing. 5 people lost their life. It might have been more than that. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know he had a lot of them. No more than 2 hands.